You have the chance to develop your baby scientifically. So what that means is, if you specifically didn't like your forehead, you know, you maybe give the baby my forehead, give your baby your eyes, you know, my lips, your straight teeth.
What if I put a ring on you? What if I put a ring on you? Right now, don't let me wait for you. You know that my love is true. Something about the way you move, I wanna escape with you. The way that you touching my body, I know it, I know it. You making me wanna get down on one knee and propose it. So I told her right now, we should go ahead and get married right now.
What's up, K&R Squad? It's your boy, Badman Reafe.
And your girl, Kristen.
We are back again today, but we got something a little bit spicy for you.
Listen, I have a question. If you're faced with an outrageously wild question that will affect your relationship, how do you think your partner is going to respond? Today, guys, we are putting that to the test. We're going to be asking a bunch of outrageous questions, and we need to respond with how we think our partner would respond.
PSA, listen, it might get crazy between me and Kristen today.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
We're testing each other.
We're testing each other.
Like, how well do we know each other?
Right. So listen, guys, before we get any further, just make sure you guys leave a like if you're on this video right now.
Yes.
We're trying to grow road to 700K.
Ooh, so exciting.
Super excited. But most importantly, just follow her on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, TikTok, all over, because we're dropping bangers everywhere. You get me?
So we have our boards. So I'm going to be answering for Reafe.
And I'm going to be answering for Kristen, as you guys can see.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Listen, if this goes south, just know I've loved you for a very, very long time, but we're just gonna...
Loved. So she's already putting it in the past already. Let's just get straight into this video.
Could you make directing porn your 9-to-5 job, and usually when you're filming these scenes, you would get involved? Now this is a serious question, because when you're in a relationship and you're watching or directing something like that and you're getting involved, what do you think your partner would say?
Yeah, that's super wild.
Yeah.
That's super wild. All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
You taking a long time over there.
All right.
Listen, I know your boy. I know your boy a little bit freaky, you know, but we'll see. We'll see what she says, guys. We'll see.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I said no. You said no.
I said no. But I was thinking about it for a minute, because I'm like, wait, he might say yes. Because listen, those directors make a lot of money, a lot of moolah.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna sell out for money. It's not about the money, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I don't think Kristen would do it just because she's very private person. She's very private, you know what I'm saying? So she's a freak and she's for me. But I don't think that she would do it, especially if she has to get involved. There's no way. She's
that
very,
is very true.
She has to be emotionally connected to that person. She's very big on that. So
but hey, I could explore.
No? We'll never know.
Okay, he knows me too well.
We'll never know.
But I said no for you because it's like, I know you would feel a way getting involved in something like that when you already have a connection with me. But I don't know, because I was hesitating because I'm like, this guy's a little freaky. And if he's making the big bucks and watching some and getting involved, I mean,
ain't nobody want to walk around with blue balls all day.
So you're saying you would get involved?
Ain't nobody doing that.
For
sure.
I
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. I would not even take that job for a second.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So this next question is a little bit wild.
Of
Are
course.
you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, you came home with an offer to participate in a medical study to have sex in a room full of researchers. Okay, they will be taking silent notes, watching, and they're gonna basically be paying you $450.
Oh.
are you in? Listen, are you in? Are you willing to risk it?
Would Reafe
For
be
science.
willing to risk it for science?
For science.
Okay. Science. Okay.
Science. We're talking about
like
science.
My marker is running out, you guys.
Would Kristen throw it back for science?
You're not gonna put it like that.
Well, how else would I put it?
I don't know.
Like, what? This is a tough one.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. No. Yes!
Yes!
You think I'm $450 is what this D is worth to you? $450?
It didn't say who you'd be smashing, so I'm thinking you'd be smashing me, and we would do it in front of researchers
For $450?
$450 because right? No, because you could teach them a thing or two, like the lizard lock.
Okay.
You know, I feel like it'd be beneficial for people to know, and I feel like you have nothing to hide. Like you're very confident when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Look, I put no for Kristen just because I thought she would be like, "Are you crazy? This got power, and this power is worth more than $450."
It's a little bit worth. It's more than
a little bit.
No, a lot. No, a lot.
Listen, guys, if you have 500, you can get it. 500 and it's sold.
Whoo, child, this one is just off the rails. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, your partner was under the influence and they hooked up with their ex, but only did hand stuff. They regret it and they asked for your forgiveness. Do you stay with them?
So I'm answering as Kristen. Would Kristen stay with me?
Would Reafe stay with me if I did hand stuff with my ex? Okay.
We're gonna see what she's unpredictable.
Can I use your marker?
Yes.
Hold this one for me, please. Thank you.
This one doesn't work no more?
Nope. That one's dry.
Oh, this one's done. You need some water.
Yeah. Okay, I have my answer.
Alright.
You ready?
You get the marker for a second?
Oh, you don't have your answer yet?
I do.
Okay. Guys, this is a question.
On 3. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
I said no.
We definitely would say no.
Nah, there's no way. There's no taking that back.
I would be like, boy, walk your ass out of this house right now.
What
Bro,
are
you
you talking
did
about?
hand stuff with your ex. What are you talking about? What do you mean you did hand stuff?
Yeah, that is still a form of cheating. You get me?
100%.
So I would definitely have to be like, nah, you tripping, you trifling.
Yes.
It would be like that Mr. Big song.
What one?
Now what the hell is going on in these streets in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to point your cane. Girl, I'm about to have a fit. Now how did I get into this? You never came home with this. You little dirty woman, baby. You know that track?
I know that track.
Oh, baby, wave your ass. Hit the street, your ass is great.
How do you know the lyrics?
Now, Mr. Biggs before you, but how you know my name, son? Anyway, I was gonna tell you, move this guy, looks familiar.
Okay, moving
I know the
along.
whole track. That's a big.
Moving along.
Yo, I have to laugh because this is a funny ass question.
Okay.
But it's actually wild at the same time. You
I know
guys
it's
ready?
gonna be wild.
Okay. You get offered a job as Jeff Bezos' penis cleaner for $1 million a year. Do you take the job?
Would Reafe take the job? Can we just say something? Jeff
$1
Bezos
million a year.
is a billionaire.
He's a billionaire and he's giving you $1 million. That is like 10 cents to him.
Plus, he might give you extra like tips on the side of that 1 million. So I feel like you got to keep that in mind as well, because we're talking about Jeff Bezos. So if it's a really good clean, you might just get the tips. So would Reafe do it?
million a year. Yo, I don't know. This is a tough one.
1 million to clean the schlong.
3, 2, 1. What? The fuck?
You're right. I would say no, but you would say.
Why
no.
the hell would I say yes?
You would. Okay, listen. Listen.
What?
No, listen. No feelings attached. No like being attracted to it. It's just cleaning. It's like cleaning a stick for $1 million.
What?
That's why I feel like
I would not rub upon a next man's thing for $1 million. Are you crazy? But man, sell out for the money. Look, I said no because Kristen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you would be like, you know, he's old, he's wrinkly, he might have a little, you know what I'm saying? You might not want to do it, but I think I'm gonna change my answer.
No, listen. I wouldn't do it because that would be cheating on you. Because I'm obviously attracted to the opposite sex. So doing something like that is just.
It's a regular thing.
It's no. What? What do you mean?
I'm just joking.
What do you mean?
Listen, the only reason why I said no, she wouldn't do it because I was like, Kristen would be like, you know what? Let's make this meal together. You know what I'm saying? As a team, where teamwork makes the dream work. We gonna make that meal together. We don't need to do that for $1 million. But she's telling you, turn around and said, I would do that for $1 million.
I think you would do it because you're not attracted to the same sex. So I feel like no feelings would be involved, nothing like that. You wouldn't be turned on by it whatsoever. You would just be wiping it down like a nurse would do.
It's the moral of the.
Babe, you would do it.
I would not
do it. Bring home the cheddar to mama.
I would go broke. No, we gonna fight. We gonna fight.
You're low on cash, like you're real. You're down bad. All right.
Okay.
Your partner proposes escorting for a week. So this is gonna be a different person each day for a week. It would pay your rent, it would pay your mortgage for a whole year. Do you support the idea? Would Reafe support the idea?
I'm done.
I'm done.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
No.
I put no.
Okay, why do you think I would say no?
I think Kristen will say no because she'll be like, no, you're too good. I don't want nobody else to have it.
Oh! And you would say no because you'd be like, are you crazy? This pee is only mine, baby. Only mine. That's it. Nobody else can have this.
Straight. And it said a different guy every other week.
Yes.
By the time she comes back to me and it's my time to get a little bit, she can be like, I'm tired. Baby, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
And I probably would. I'd be like, listen, I worked all day.
That would get me vexed. Talk about you work all day.
Yeah.
I would be like, no, she basically just got piped out all day and then I can't even get a little bit.
I would come home and you'd be like, so how big was it? Was it better than mine? Does he have stamina like me? How many strokes was it, Kristen? Was it more than 10? How was that shit?
We got another spicy one. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Your partner says you need to marry them in 1 week or you have to end the relationship. Now, they can't tell you why or what the reason is. They just come to you and say, we have to get married in 1 week. That's it. What do you say?
Okay. Don't be looking over here.
I don't need to look.
I'm ready.
I don't think Kristen will marry me.
What?
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I put yes.
Yes.
I think she would. You know what I'm saying? I think she would, regardless.
I think you would.
Why do you think I would?
100%. Because it's like, I feel like you would do anything for me anyways, and we're gonna get married regardless of the time frame. So it's like, if we gotta do it now, we gotta do it now. You'd be like, let's go, speed it up, baby, let's go.
Vice versa. I think Kristen would be down. Like, listen, anything you need, I got you, baby. You know?
Yeah. I think you would be very suspicious though. Because you'd be like, hold up. Why are we in such a rush? What happened here? Like, is your ass gonna get deported? Like, what is this?
Definitely. But if you came to me on a flex like, yo, we gotta get married right now, next week.
But I didn't give you a reason.
No reason. I will do it just because I know personally I'm gonna marry her regardless of the fact. I would probably have to redo it again another time because it's not gonna be how I want it to be. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I got a plan. So you're kind of like forcing my hand, and then how I really want to get it done, I can't do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel like you would say yes because you'd be like, oh wait, so I don't gotta plan the wedding or nothing. I could just make you mine. And that's it.
You know me. You know I'm very romantic. You know things have to be perfect. So what are you talking about right now?
But it's less stress.
Yeah, but you made it seem like I don't like doing those things.
No, I know.
Y'all see what you trying to... You basically just said...
You like to perfect things. So if you could take that out of the scenario and just do it on the spot right then and there.
It is what it is.
Don't get in your feelings.
I was just like, yo, you tripping. You trying to play your boy.
Oh my God.
You get me?
Okay, moving on. Guys, this is starting crazy. Listen, I don't know.
Listen,
dangerous.
Man, I'm a romantic man.
You are.
Alright?
I feel like there's a recurring theme here because it's a lot about exes. So we're bringing the ex back into the picture yet again.
There was one about an ex already?
Yes! Like, did the hand stuff with the ex?
Oh.
It was that traumatizing, you already forgot it, right?
Oh, should we go with the ex again? Oh.
Okay, here we go. Your partner's ex calls and asks to stay the night at your place because they have nowhere else to go. Would you let them stay the night?
Ooh. I'm ready. I'm sorry. I just want to see what she's gonna say, you know, because so far she's been very unpredictable. Very unpredictable, y'all can see.
I feel like you've been getting everything right.
Everything right. Of course. 1, 2, 3. Wow! Wow! No. Let's talk.
No,
Let's
there's
talk.
a reason.
Let's talk. I want to hear it. Let me hear it now. I'm not even gonna answer why I said no. I don't even need to answer that. Why? Let's go. Let's hear it.
Okay, he's talking a big game right now, but behind closed doors, Reafe is very soft and loving and caring. So the reason I said he would agree to have my ex sleep over if he had nowhere else to go is because I feel like you are such a caring person. And you know I love you. And only you. So you'd be like, okay, he can get the spare room and that's it. Only one night, that's it, then he's gone.
Hell no. You have things called motels, hotels.
But no, the question...
Friends, family. They had nowhere to go.
Nowhere.
Freeze.
Oh!
Freeze, homie.
You are such a nice person. I would definitely say no.
Right, so you're basically saying you're not a nice person. Kristen is evil.
Oh!
Very evil. She would say no.
No!
She would say no. What do you think? You're gonna try to slip in my bed at night and try to get a little piece of my man?
There's been so many instances where Reafe has agreed to certain things that I would never in a million years think he would agree to.
Yeah,
but he's agreed to it because of his heart.
That's different though. I got a big heart. I got a good heart. But that is totally different. Hell to the no.
Guys, who would think about it for a couple
I wouldn't
minutes
even be able to sleep.
Yeah, he would be up all night with his peepers.
I sleep very dead. So how do I know by the time my eyes close what's going on?
But why do you believe I'd be cheating?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know anymore.
What are you trying to say?
Know anymore.
So you don't trust me?
I don't know anymore. All right, this question is actually very interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting. So really think about the question. You ready?
Yes.
You have a chance to develop your baby scientifically. So they will have the perfect genes from both of you guys. Would you do it?
So like Build-A-Bear? Like you're building your
basically,
baby from scratch?
so basically you have the chance to develop your baby scientifically. So what that means is, if you specifically didn't like your forehead, you know, you maybe give the baby my forehead, give your baby your eyes, you know, my lips, your straight teeth. You know what I'm saying?
You got straight teeth too, baby.
I got straight teeth now too. You know what I'm saying? You can give the baby your long throat if you wanted to. It's longer than a London Bridge.
Okay.
You know.
You can give the baby your laugh if you wanted to. That joking ass laugh. That freaking disgusting laugh. That funny ass laugh. You want to give the baby the joking laugh?
You can give the baby the peanut head that you have. The peanut head that you have.
I'm answering for you. Would you want to develop your baby like a Build-A-Bear?
Right.
And you're answering for me.
And I'm answering for you.
Okay. Ready?
I don't know. Hold on.
I know, I'm thinking about mine too because...
Let me. I gotta think again. Alright. I'm ready. Bro, what are you over there doing?
Give me a second.
She's over here playing games, guys.
I'm not. I'm trying to answer the question.
Build-A-Bear. Alright, ready?
No, 1 second.
Oh my god. Commercial break, guys. We're on the road to 700K. Please make sure you subscribe, turn your post notification. Don't just type in Kristen and Reafe and come watch our videos and don't subscribe. Show some love, man. We need y'all. You
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Why would I say yes? You think I want to build my baby in a lab?
I said yes.
Why?
Because.
Okay, we're gonna get into that in a second, but I said you wouldn't do it.
Why did
Which
you
is
say
why
that?
our baby's gonna come up with your big forehead and your joker laugh.
She drew the baby. Yo, you're not serious. You love fashion, so you want your baby to be like lit. I feel like you would want to be able to be. I want to program this baby to never cry. Never bother me. Don't make no noise. Be the perfect baby and sit right there in the corner.
What the hell? First of all, I would never play God like that. The baby is gonna come out with whatever genes it comes out with. So the fact that you think I would build my baby in a lab is wild. That's wild.
Yeah. It is what it is.
So you really think I'm gonna be there
I
on,
think
the,
you
on, the,
build it.
on the iPad saying, I want these eyes, I'll take these lips,
Perfect.
and then have it printed.
Have the baby printed. Nah, I'm just joking. I only picked yes because she's been playing me saying yes this whole time.
Listen, I'm actually so excited
So I had to get her back.
at the idea of us having a child and seeing what it actually comes out and looks like.
Yeah, so we've always talked about this. So that's the only reason why I was messing with her. But we always talked about this, and it's like we don't know what our baby is gonna look like.
No.
And we're always talking. She's like, "Oh, the baby, if it's a girl, it's gonna look like you." Is that what you said?
100%.
And if it's a boy, it's gonna look like me.
Yeah.
So I want a girl. No, so I want a boy because she said I'm beat.
What?
She's coming for me. She's like, they're gonna have your rabbit little chicklet teeth. Your dry skin. Like, I feel like it would be an alien.
Do that, right?
I do think people do that, but
An alien?
on a big mountain, that's like some alien type thing. It's like, I don't really know at which point my baby is about to transform.
Like, who is that?
What's the Will Smith movie called?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. You see what I'm saying? No, I Robot.
Oh, okay, yeah, I Robot.
I Robot.
Yeah.
I Robot. We have some baby just can't control it. Does it?
Daddy?
Daddy.
Mommy?
I want milk. Milk.
My theory still stands true. I mean, I've
So
seen it
if
time
it's
and
a
time
girl,
again.
it looks like the dad.
Yeah.
And if it's a boy, it looks like the mom.
100%.
And if you were to have a baby right now, your first child, what would you want it to be?
I want a boy.
You
But
want
not
a
because I think it was gonna look like me. I want a boy because I've just grown up with all sisters.
All sisters,
And
yeah.
I just need that, like, male presence in my life. You know? I've never had a brother.
I have more boys in my family than girls.
Yeah. So would you want a boy or a girl?
I would definitely want a boy.
Whoa!
But I would definitely want to. Every guy wants their first baby to be a boy. It's just one of those things. Like, I want my little son. But look, if I get a boy or girl, it don't matter to me. If I get a girl, that's my little princess. You see what I'm saying? And then now that just means I have to buy my gun faster than
that brings us to the end of
You see what I'm saying? Because that boy stepped through the door and be like, Will Smith.
Hit the like button.
What's going on, sir?
Subscribe to the channel.
Who you here to see? Excuse me?
Join your post notifications, guys.
Do you have the right door?
We out.
I think you're at the wrong house.
We should go ahead and get married. We should go ahead and get married. I don't wanna put a rush on you. Hope I ain't putting too much on you. Way more than a crush on you. And you love it when I touch on you. You often whine, take time.